You've heard Robert Smith, haven't you, being interviewed on the...
Oh, amazing. I've seen that so many times. Actually.
Great, isn't it? The whole interview's good, though.
Oh, I've not seen the whole interview.
It's so nice to meet you. Hi. Congratulations, the Cure Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees 2019. Are you as excited as I am?
By the sounds of it, no.
So nice to meet you. Hi. Congratulations, the Cure Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees 2019. Are you as excited as I am?
By the sounds of it, no.
I want him to come on Chatterbix. Please come on Chatterbix.
And Roachford.
Oh, imagine getting a four-way chat with Roachford and Robert Smith. Oh,
imagine they started talking and utterly ignoring us. We just go quiet. Yeah,
just looking at them.
We're just.
Or they both say how much they hate us.
Well, they didn't. No, it was worse just not talking about us, just chatting, and we're just sort of looking at them and texting each other desperately, trying to think of a way in.
Oh God, I wonder what I'd be like if he appeared on. He's never going to do it now if he hears that I'm like this.
You think that's the reason he's not going to?
Well, no, it's not the reason. But if he pop up, go, hello, hi. Oh no, I don't want it to happen. It'd be horrible.
No, I don't think you would do that. You'd be
No,
like,
I would.
fuck. I think you'd pull it together. I think.
Hi.
Oh God!
Hey, hey, fucking hell! This is fucking mad. No,
I absolutely hate myself when the guests appear. Especially if I book them, because I find myself going. Like craning my neck forward and going, like the neediness just oozes out of me. Like look back and literally look at me crane at the James O'Brien one. I was like that. And I can feel myself, and I'm going in my head. I'm going, calm down, stop doing that.
Stop craning. I know. I was like, sorry, James. James.
Thanks for coming on, James. Thanks for coming on. Make sure you appreciate how much I appreciate you coming on. Thank you. Crane. It's fucking awful. Thank you.
Oh God.
Fucking pathetic.
It is pathetic.
Like, just be normal. Just go with three. It was just three people. He was lovely, James. We liked him.
Even now, you had to do that. Oh, he was lovely, James. Pathetic.
Yeah.
He knows you like him, mate. Oh, he was lovely, though. But seriously, he was lovely, though.
Just as a little caveat.
He knows you like him, son.
I know. Pathetic.
But seriously, he was.
No, but we're joking aside, but I think the man is absolutely terrific. Fucking wanker. Not James O'Brien. I did it again. Honestly, the fact that I'm now aware of my neediness is sort of worse because I'm embarrassed about myself so much. So I mean,
yeah.
Fucking hell, shit all over me.
Oh dear.
Well, there we go. Fucking hell.
Right, I'm just imagining if I said no to every other. Sorry, 2 minutes.
No.
If I said no to every other job, not that I'm getting fucking inundated, but if I just went, nope, I'm not doing that anymore, and I just did this. Okay, Joe's going. Okay, so on edit. Hour and a half later, done. 11 o'clock. How do I feel?
Yeah.
How do I feel? Am I like?
Well, that's institutionalized for a start. We're all I know I'm completely institutionalized because me and Petra tried, like, I've been working Monday to Friday from like 8:39 till 6 or whatever, my whole adult life. And like Petra was saying, you know, like things are like more expensive, like harder to do at the weekend, like go away and stuff like that. So she said, why don't we like do it differently, where we don't work Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday or something, and work from, you know, like work the weekend or something, you know, change. And I just can't do it. My thing is like Monday, 9 o'clock, and I have to work till 6. Otherwise there's sort of level of weird guilt, like, and like you saying 11, but if you could train yourself to go, that's all I need to do, and the rest is my time to do what I want, because everything's fine, because you're earning enough money to pay the bills or whatever, then that could be your life. But I think
that's what I'm saying. It's like,
but we're institutionalized. You're going, what? How should I feel? But what you should feel is like, I've done what I need to do.
I know that's what I'm wrestling with at the moment, and wrestling with.
But there are people that do it. I know people like who work part time and stuff, and they don't have any guilt. They just go, I do 3 days a week or whatever, and they go, and that's what I do. And I just go, fuck, that's amazing. But for some reason, I can't do it, because I go, but mine will fuck up. And I'll go, but that's because I stopped working at 11:30 every day. Of course it fucked up.
I was listening to an interview with Stephen King yesterday, and they said, what's your writing? So I had breakfast with my wife in the morning. Right. Well, straight away, I'm like, fucking hell, okay, right.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you not worrying about the things you have to do?
Yeah. And then he said, and I sit down at 9 o'clock, and then I write for 3.5 hours. Right. And then that's it.
He gets stuff done, doesn't he?
Just a bit. Ah.
It is training yourself to go, this is your
For me,
life.
it's that wrestling with ambition. That's the thing. That's the thing that's not just being comfortable with. Like when we spoke, it's all about writing scripts and like, oh no, you've got a really successful like stand up and podcast. We were perceiving him to be, but he wanted to.
It's
everyone wants to do something else, something other.
Yeah. Yeah. Why? God. It's always nice to end on a big ah. So as long as we end on a big ah, we're fine.
So I could, because this podcast's doing all right. I could go edit.
Amazingly, it is.
I was looking at how it was doing last December compared to now.
Oh, what, the numbers and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
it would surprise me actually how it was doing a year or like 10 months ago.
When we first put the first episode out, didn't we have 500 people?
Yeah. But even like last December, November, I was like, fuck, look at our numbers and look at.
Well, Joe, I know I said it earlier, but it seems to be the thing that people are like. A guy yesterday just said, I was listening to one, and I love it, where basically something. And I was like, he's talking about Chatterbacks. It's fucking mental. Like, to the point where I was like, I'm sort of blown away that this is just something that it's I think it's the thing that people talk to me most about now.
Really?
Yeah, honestly. I'm not getting as many crunches as I hoped.
Oh no, you don't want any of that shit.
I do. Love it. I
don't.
The occasional crunch. Just a little quiet crunch. Not shouted across the road. So yeah. So what would you do with the rest of the day?
Here's a question for you.
Okay.
I'll bleep this out.
Yeah.
In hindsight, what would you choose to do? And just carry on doing what we were doing.
Yeah.
So, and why is that? Why is that?
Because from it, Pretty good.
Was it enough to go, all right, I'll the side?
No,
Yeah, that's what I'm...
no, 100%. And I sort of knew it really early on.
Because I was thinking, doing this, and now I see how much this has jumped. Yeah, don't know. It's tricky.
Yeah.
That whole section is going to be one long horn. I'm going to put a minute of.
Honestly, still makes me laugh. It still makes me laugh. Very few things make me laugh like that.
One thing I have thought about this podcast, though, for me, I know I was saying about the guests, and for me, it's every day. Otherwise, what is it? When you can do it every day, that's what it is. Otherwise, what is it?
Right.
Personally, I go, well, yeah.
Right. Really imagining that. I just imagined the Chatterpix music coming in then after a really long silence.
Yeah, well, I will put it in, then I'll cut it out again. Fucking hell.
Do you ever think like right? Okay, I'll ask you a question because I think you have a slightly different view of how a podcast went, how an episode went. I'm always sort of like surprised sometimes what we put out.
What do you mean?
Like, the first sort of 10 minutes of this. What do you think? We'll put it out, won't we? I sometimes go, fucking hell, is this it? Is this it? And is this it? And then I calm down. There's definitely a point I'm going, fucking hell.
I'm not worried about people sitting there waiting to laugh. I'm like, I'm not interested in them. I'm really not. Like the people who say, how about less content and more quality? No, how about more content and less quality to annoy you? It's not what it is, buddy.
If someone asks you about Chatterpix, how do you describe it?
I did. Someone did ask. God, someone. So I don't want to mention them because they'll go, oh, that was me. But someone did say, oh, I love Chatterpix. I was like, you love it? Fucking hell. Someone in my life. From another
really?
part of my life.
Right. That's always.
Oh, it's horrible that they hear me like this.
I know. I don't know what we expect. Because I told you my mum and dad listened to it.
I really don't like your mum and dad hearing me like this.
I thought the end of the sentence.
Yeah.
I really don't like your mum and dad.
No, I don't like them hearing me like this.
Well, I think it's worse for me because I know I was not cross with my brother because it's a nice thing, but I'm like, why did you show them how to listen to it?
I would. God, if my brother or sister was doing this, I'd be. Oh,
I know he's doing a nice thing, but it's killing me. I'm embarrassed that they hear this. Oh, he swears a lot, Brian, doesn't he? Oh, David's as bad. I know, he's not our problem, is he? I'm just embarrassed if Edith hears it. Imagine Edith from the library heard that.
Next time you see Edith, crunch, crunch.
Hello, Joe. Crunch, crunch. What? you still got any Asterix books, Edith?
Oh,
Crunch, crunch.
God, if my whole cul-de-sac started going crunch, crunch, crunch,
What?
crunch. At
They
a
did a-
barbecue. What?
They did a surprise crunch, crunch for you on your birthday. You came out your house and the whole road went crunch, crunch as you were going down to do the podcast.
Oh God!
Real
Oh
word.
God!
How do I organise that?
At like literally the afternoon of the podcast of each podcast, they all go, "Oh, I loved it when you said that us saying crunch, crunch."
I told Dave, and he heard it, and he was laughing. He was laughing because we do say it. We all say it, but we were too embarrassed to say because we didn't want you thinking we were listening because we didn't want you to worry.
Fucking hell! Oh, the couple up there walk the dogs. Crunch, crunch, David.
Sorry, he's gone.
The guy delivers the butter. Crunch, crunch, David.
Thank you, Michael. Did you like the boob episode? Nah. Do you know what I think?
My wife did. I find it felt quite funny, actually.
Yeah, the wife was a bit miffed. It was her.
Fucking hell. Oh, fuck. I've got something to tell you.
What?